Welcome to the kitchen table, where the jankiest Magic the Gathering decks battle it out for glory, but most of all for your viewing pleasure. And to make it even extra fun, we have a little leaderboard, where the winner will win a Modern Horizons 2 Collector Booster, thanks to our partner CARDMARKET. To participate in this leaderboard, there's only one thing you need to do, and that is predict the winner of the next match and leave it in the comments below. We will announce the next match at the very end of this video, so stay with us until the end. But now sit back and relax, and let's ask Bram which two decks will enter the arena this time.
Brawling it out, it's Codie versus Umezawa, ninjas versus books. And Umezawa's deck is full of ninjutsuing ninjas. It plays a planeswalker named Kaito Shizuki. The deck is around Satoru Umezawa and it has some sneaky ways to ninjutsu in falling shinobis and moon sage scions. The opponent of today is a deck built around Codie, the biggest, weirdest spellbook out there. We're going to stall our opponent and then try to sneak in Inevitable Betrayal, play it over and over again, and of course shuffling it back into our graveyard, and then play some ninjas of ourselves.
Fight!
And thank God we have some great partners in Dragon Shield, the best sleeves out there without a doubt. And yes, then of course CARDMARKET, best place to get your Magic singles. Try it out in the link below for free to get yourself a booster. And we start with the hands of the ninjas. We see Fallen Shinobi. We also see a nice removal spell. Go for the throat, it's called. I see another interesting strong ninja there. Some lands. The ninja is called the Ingenious Infiltrator. Some more lands. And the last card is another ninja. Meanwhile, we can look at Darken's Clearwater Pathway and this beautiful Shipwreck March. That's a really nice card. Love the art. The last ninja is the Moon Snare Specialist. A little bit of manga to mix it up, to spice it up. And who is going to spice it up as well? That is our other commander, our other brawl deck with a lot of cards that cost 1 mana. And the reason for that is with Codie we will be playing Inevitable Betrayal a lot. Mana looks quite okay. Wildest Dreams you can also play for 1, or you can turn or return some cards back from your graveyard to your hand. This is a great card to protect our spellbook, our magical walking spellbook, Tamiyo's Safekeeping. Great 1 mana instant, of course, Brainstorm in this special art from the Secret Lair. And Abundant Harvest is the last card that Codie likes to see play. To play an Inevitable for free, an Inevitable Betrayal, of course. So we see in the top the Brawling Commanders. And it's Codie that starts with a dual land that comes into play. Tapped, we did some scrying. Here is a Clearwater Pathway. It's going to be blue. It can also be black. With Brainstorm, we are going to look at the top 3 cards and then put 2 back. So we're going to keep some new cards around. play an evolving wild Cracket. So the cards that we put back are now going to be shuffled in. Nice trick, of course, with the brainstorm. Now a network disruptor. So we have both 25 lives because we are playing Brawl, and we can also play our commander from the top. Mr. Umezawa on the ninja side and Codie, the weird spell book. And I'm curious to see this Codie deck in action. Meanwhile, the ninjas, will they ninjutsu something in? Let's see. Yes, ingenious infiltrator. Whenever a ninja you control deals damage, draw a card. And then network disruptor is coming back. 25, 23. Ninjas draw a card. And is it Codie time? Yes, Codie costs 3 and the Codie player wants to keep some protection around. You can't cast permanent spells anymore. That's weird text on this card. But our idea is to play cards from the library of the opponent. That's pretty wacky. And we're going to see how that works pretty soon. Meanwhile, ninjas are attacking. We're going to ninjutsu something in. It's a moon snare specialist and this one bounces Codie. But Codie will gain hexproof with Tamio's safekeeping. I will stick around. We even gain 2 life. Ingenious infiltrator will draw, or will make us draw a card. Back to 23 and back to Codie. And here is Mishra's Factory. It's not a spell, of course, it's a land. We're going to tap Codie. So let's see what Codie does. You can play a spell. And then you can cascade or look at the top cards of your library and then play a spell that costs less. Less than 1 is of course 0. And there are not a lot of spells in this deck that cost 0. One of them, obviously, Inevitable Betrayal. So let's see what happens now. Ninjas are trying to figure out what this weird little book is trying to do. So we're striking it rich. And now we are turning over cards. Here is Inevitable Betrayal, a nice textless, or I have to say full art version. And now we're going to just pick a card from the ninjas. And we're going to play that card. Now the ninjas, this deck is not full of big creatures. So it's not like you'll find a 15-15 trampling worm. We do find a 5-5 to hit back some ninjas. So let's see what we have still in store. Will there be a follow-up play? Because we now also have a token. Now we see Blessed Respite pretty early, but the Codie player wants to shuffle that Inevitable Betrayal back. Here's an unsubstantiate, that's the draw. Network Disruptor taps down the bigger ninja. And we got an attack from 2 ninjas, drawing 2 cards, dealing some damage. Putting the Codie deck at 19. Ninjas play another land. Here is a planeswalker called Kaito Shizuki. It can phase out, can make small ninjas. So we're going to get a ninja that can't be blocked. That's great, because it will also draw a card with the Ingenious Infiltrator. Back to Codie. Let's see what he has up his sleeve or between his sheets. It's a nice removal spell that is drawn. Could get rid of some flying creatures, could get rid of some other creatures. And we're going to see if another Inevitable Betrayal gets played. Codie is being tapped for 4 mana. So we get Wooburg. We have now 5 mana. After that we will play Heaven, dealing damage to flying creatures. Codie player plays it for 0 though. And we all know why he's doing that now. Because we are looking to play a free instant sorcery that costs less. And there's only 1 card or maybe 2 cards in the deck. We're going to look at the whole deck by now. Lot of 1 mana spells. Lot of lands, and there is Inevitable Betrayal. We played this one for free. And again, we will take the ninja deck and look for our favorite ninja and add it to Codie's troops, to Codie's army. So we play your deck, says Mr. Codie. Here is Nezumi Prowler. When it enters the battlefield, it can give another creature some power. And this is what Codie likes. Doing crazy things. And after playing Heaven for 0, we now play Earth. And that will deal some damage to the ninjas. Ninja player is completely confused. He says, what's going on? Okay, alright, sorry. Earth has been played. So damage has been dealt, and that means our big ninja stays on the board. It's going to attack and deal some damage. And we will gain some life on the Codie side. Now there's still a Planeswalker. There's still a Network Disruptor, and obviously ninjas, they have a lot of cards in hand. This one gets tapped, so no shenanigans, no ninjutsu plays from the real ninjas, and not the other ninjas that come out of Codie's storybook. So the ninja player is confused. What is this book doing to me? It's taking all my best ninjas. So let's stick this Planeswalker up. We'll draw a card, then discard a card. Here's a land. I think we want to keep that land around for the ninjas. Smoke Shroud could go to the graveyard. Now still 8 cards. Luckily we can play that land. And for 5 mana I will think the ninjas will do something. Here is Nashi, Moon Sage, Skyon. We'll put the Smoke Shroud on it. That's a good card. Here we go. Enchanted creature gets +1/+1 and has flying. And when a ninja is played, Smoke Shroud is attached to it from the graveyard, making Nashi a little bit stronger. Here's another unsubstantiated bouncing codie. So the momentum of the codie deck is a little bit disturbed. They're still ahead and they still have a big Ninja Heroes codie again. Played from the hand. Big Ninja attacks on the Planeswalker. And the Planeswalker goes to the realm of the Ghost Ninjas, the Ghost Assassins. This is an interesting match. It's already taking some time. I can't really know where it's going. Ninjas have some cards in hand. Codie is playing Faithless Looting, but not with the Codie ability. So we're doing some filtering here. Now let's see what the ninjas have in store for us. An attack and then some tricks. Dokushi Silencer. When it deals combat damage, we can discard a creature card to destroy a creature. Let's see. Nashi also does some tricks. This red does some Codie shenanigans, playing the top card. Oh, ninjas play Nature's Claim, turning the tables and killing Codie with a card from his own deck. That's really cool. Nashi versus Codie. I play your deck, while I'll play your deck. What about this? Here is Whisper Silk Cloak. Great card in the Ninjas deck. Ninjas still a little bit behind, but now they have the advantage on the board. Codie player does have a Reclaim in hand, meaning we can take that Nature's Claim back and destroy the Whisper Silk Cloak. That's an option. See if that's the play. Put a card from your graveyard on top. Will be the... Now we're going to play Abundant Harvest. We're going to draw that card. So Codie is setting up to get rid of that Whisper Silk Cloak. The ninjas, they have some powerful ninjas in hand. Mishra's Factory now does some blocking. That would work, I would assume. No, here is Yuriko, the Tiger Shadow. And Smoke Shroud is coming back. Great combo with this ninjutsuing ninjas. So Mishra's Factory can already do some tricks. And the silencer has been silenced. Any network disruptor is coming also back into play. And for 3 mana finally we see Satoru Umezawa. This one can do more ninjutsu shenanigans. Now let's hope that we can see Codie back very fast. First we'll Nature's Claim that Whisper Silk Cloak. Ninjas gain some life because of that. And now I will believe we'll do a Gaia's Blessing, shuffling 3 cards back. Obviously, Inevitable Betrayal goes back into the library, because when Codie comes back, we wanna see it again, stealing more ninjas from the ninjas deck. But the ninjas are now on the play. Now we're going to bounce Mr. Umezawa. So that's a nice play from Codie. Here is the attack. Nashi comes back. Let's see what we can play for free. Obviously some damage. A land. And then here is a Ninja of the Deep Hours. Will cost some life, but that's okay. Another land has been played. Ninjas now having mana to play Satoru Umezawa again. Each creature card now has ninjutsu, most of them already do. Now Codie draws a nice powerful spell, Source to Plowshares, and a really nice art. Can't see it that well, but if you know your magic cards, you know that's a Source to Plowshares, and this is Codie. Vociferous Codex. Staring down some ninjas with one eye. Now the ninjas at 19. The book is back. But it's being bounced, repealed, and the ninjas, they keep on drawing cards like they like to do. And now they have reinforcements. Here is Silver Fur Master. Other ninjas and rogues get +2/+2. And now that's a heavy hit. I believe it's 13 damage. Putting Codie on 2 out of the blue. And Yuriko kills the book. Ninjas take it down. Nice match.
So this was this week's match. Check out the community tab of this channel to find out where you are in the leaderboard, or learn how you can join the leaderboard by clicking on this link here. But most importantly, predict who will be the winner of the next match and leave it in the comments below. And Bram will tell us now which two decks will battle it out in the next epic match.
Next time, Garth One Eye versus some cats and dogs with Jinnie Fey. Who do you like? Let me know in the comments below.